I forgot the countdown.
Uh-oh.
It's not too late. All right, we had to start this right, y'all. We had to start this show off right. You know, we here.
Give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah. Listen. I ain't about to say
nothing. One day we're gonna get a freestyle.
One day I'm gonna write something. I'm gonna have my pen and pad and everything. I'm gonna smash on them. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I'm gonna motivate you one day. I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna kick this show off freestyling. That's just gonna get you going.
No, just give me 2 weeks to write.
2 weeks.
Give me 2 weeks
we know
to
that's
write.
not gonna be a freestyle.
Yeah. Oh no.
Printing.
Absolutely.
Well, welcome to the show, y'all. And this funky beat right here, this is my 84 music. You got some other beats too. I think on BeatStar. I stumbled on this today.
That's hot.
Yeah, I like the instruments on this. Real groovy.
Yeah.
You know.
There's some South elements to it though, but I mean.
South elements?
Yeah.
What's the South elements?
The groove.
The groove? Okay.
Yeah, the groove.
I didn't think South with this one.
Yeah, but this is more East Coast.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
Yeah, but it got some South elements in there. I think it could rock down there, man.
Okay.
Not with all that stopping though.
Yeah, of course.
We like to dance.
Messi messed it up, but
all
with
the pauses.
He's the part. Even without the stamp in there, I feel like there's too many pauses. I would agree.
Yeah.
Like it's like every right here. It's every other. I don't know what you call it. Like bar. Is a pause. That's too much. I wouldn't take this beat just because of that. That would mess me up.
I know, right? It's like, man, as soon as you get into the groove, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the sample too, you know, I listening to it, I guess that's a sample. I would have definitely changed it up more on this track because it's real repetitive. He does drop it out here, but other than that, it's ongoing repetitive.
Yeah, that's nice. If he could have kept that longer,
that
drop.
Yep.
Yeah,
I agree.
Like, where's the hook?
There is no hook. This is literally the type of song you just rap to.
Yeah. No hook, no meaning, no rhyme.
Yeah.
Just go off.
This is a cipher beat.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I do like the keys in it though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, y'all, welcome to the show. We here, Irregular Raps, where we talk, jump, and review music.
Facts. I think that is the most eloquently said what this podcast is.
One day
we clown and give you knowledge. You know what I mean?
That too. Yeah, we do give y'all knowledge.
Yes,
hopefully helpful knowledge for y'all that y'all will appreciate and artists can appreciate and take with y'all and definitely learn, you know, from us.
Yeah.
I wonder what the people think about us too sometimes when they see us. You ever wonder that, man? Like how do people view you? Like, do they see you? Do you think they see you as I know how they see you, but do you ever think they see you as like the knowledgeable type?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
100%. Yeah. No. Yeah. You mean around here? Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. or people
or just
who
on the podcast. Yeah, I don't
or
know.
people who you don't know, like strangers coming up, like by them hearing you on the show.
Oh, that no,
Nah, yeah, because it's yeah.
no. I'm in a different mode.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Here, not unless we for real going in on
yeah,
something. Absolutely, I turn it on.
yeah. Alicio, what up? Alicio, man, is definitely been supporting my show, supporting me. He's been sending me music, and I appreciate you, bro. Um, definitely watch his show. You can put your link down to Alicio. I forget the name of your show, but I know your show comes on after my show.
Come on now, we got the collab shows now.
You know, right?
You know what I
He's
mean?
been trying to get me on. You
Uh-oh.
know, I
Come
think
on, man. You got to give the people what they want now. You can't be stingy with the tip.
oh man, here you go. So you got the right person talking you up right now, Alicio.
I'm gonna get him on there. I
He
got
he
you
he
back, bro.
he getting on me. He getting on me. It's all good. I guess I need to be got on.
Yeah,
Pew
man.
pew.
Take a few
Got
minutes and, indulge the people.
me. Anyway, man, we got some good songs today, and I also want to maybe recap a little bit of the last show we had with Survivor Q, but he's an artist from Cali. I believe he lives in Los Angeles, but yeah, has a great testimony. He shared it on the show with us last time. You know, maybe I'll play a little bit at the end, but he used to be in the gang life. He used to be in the world and got freedom, and by the grace of God, he got out of the gang life. And I thought it was interesting too, because he was like I remember you brought this up with him on the show. Like he was like, "You still going to church?"
I know, right?
Yeah.
Get off
So
the block. Be like, I'm gonna be right back.
yeah. But
right back to the block. I, Pastor.
yeah, right. Going back to my gang.
Right. Crazy,
Yeah.
man.
But he must have definitely had people praying for him. Like his grandma prayed for him, and I think those prayers protected him. Could have protected him from a lot. But anyway, y'all, maybe we'll touch on that more later. But today we got a good show. How you doing, Victor? You've been busy. I know you've been busy.
You have no idea, man. I'm steady signing new artists to the record label, man. Higher profile people, man. It's just I can't talk about it right now, but we got some heavy hitters. That's verbal commitments right now, but it's bro. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm personally managing 14 people right now.
Wow.
Yeah. Managing.
No wonder why you're so busy. No wonder why you don't have time to be on this show sometimes.
But you know what? It's not work though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fun, right? It's what you like to do.
Yeah. So also managing in a an event center. And it's what I do. That's what I do. I do photo shoots and video shoots and lunch meetings and meetings and more meetings and all of that stuff, man. Concerts and putting together the tours and helping people's careers, man. That's my life.
Yeah.
Man. So
you feel like right now it just sounds like this is where God wants you at. Like this God given, God blessed you with this. You ever think about that?
100%. I know this is what God created me to do. I remember when I was teaching, and I was teaching elementary school, and I wasn't teaching, I was doing discipline. And I remember sitting on my desk while this girl was tearing my room apart and everything. And she was throwing down, she little gremlin was throwing tables and desks and chairs at me.
Wow.
And I'm sitting on my desk, like just with my arms folded, thinking about my car note. And I'm like, because in my mind, if I put my hands on this girl, I'm losing my job. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, it's like I'm just sitting there like, God, I know you didn't create me for this. You know what I mean? Like for real. How many people like on their job for real? Like, did you create me to flip fries?
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Did you create me to, and some people they actually did. He actually did. Like they love it. They love to smash
yeah,
the burgers and stuff like that. And
yeah.
they love doing all that stuff. Like they can't get enough.
I don't know
Um,
anybody who loves it. That's for sure.
you'd be surprised.
Really.
Cooks, you know what I
Well,
mean? Like actual
cooks.
chefs. Yeah. They
Yeah,
love they
okay, cooks.
yeah.
But I'm thinking of like Burger King, McDonald's, like fast
Well,
food.
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
uh,
yeah. But you got people that like to go up the ranks and stuff like that, be
yeah,
manager and
yeah,
all that type of stuff.
yeah,
But that's that lifestyle. But
yeah, yeah.
man, you got to think about like what are you created to do? And I know without a shadow of a doubt, me managing and being in the music industry and helping coaching, mentoring, and helping recording artists, that's what I was put on this planet to do.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's
Hmm.
up. You know.
So I'm at peace.
Yeah. Not everybody can say that, which is a blessing within itself, but it's
Hmm.
good to know that that that's where God wants you. And I always feel like even for my life, I feel like I'm doing what God wants me to do, but I always feel like there's much more. Like same thing for you. Like this could be preparation for the next big thing for you. So I
Right.
always think about that too. But also, man, like teachers, I have so much respect for teachers now because for some reason, like not only you, but two ladies from my church, they're teachers. They talk about issues just like you,
Yeah.
with students, and sometimes if they do something, their parents will hear about it and they'll get on the teacher
Oh,
because they feel like,
100%.
yeah, and that makes it rough. But just
Yeah.
as a Christian teacher and
Yep. It don't
around
matter.
that type of environment, yeah.
It don't matter. Let me tell you what school is. School is like glorified daycare. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like just get them out of our hair for 9 months, for 9 months and 9 hours. You know what I mean? Just like let me just drop them off here. Don't call me. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear nothing. They upset, like literally upset that
yeah.
somebody's calling them about their kid. It's crazy. So
Hmm. Yeah, and
that's
then the other thing is schools, they try to press stuff into place where like as a Christian teacher, it's kind of against what your relationship with God is about. And
mhm,
I feel like even the LGBTQ agenda is being heavily pushed, like
100%.
in
Yep.
schools, and that makes it harder for I feel like Christian teachers. So just different
But
agendas that's
it
pushed.
starts with the tolerance part. It's not necessarily pushing it into it. It's just more of the tolerance of it. You know
Mm,
what I mean?
hmm,
It's normal.
hmm.
Normalizing
Yeah, normalizing. That's a good
yeah,
way.
just
Yeah.
normalizing that thought, and that introduces or opens up the door for whoever wants to play with it. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
that's I heard a comedian talk about it's like, do I have to play in your world? You know what I mean? Like you decided that you was gonna do this. You
mm,
identify as this. I have to play along with you? You
mm.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like playing, with an invisible friend or whatever. It's like, do I have to indulge you with that? You know what I mean? Does it just because you say that it's real, do I have to play along with that? And like, is that legal? Like it's law. Like I'm against the law if I don't play along with you.
Hmm. Why you say
Think
play
about
though?
that.
Why you say play along with it?
So it's because it's reality to them.
Yeah, yeah,
But to me, it's not reality.
yeah.
It's a game. It's like, you identify as this, and you know, I have because you identify, I have to play along with you.
Gotcha.
But and it's against the law if I don't.
Yeah, the reason why I said play because I feel like they look at it as more of a serious matter.
No, they
So
do.
yeah, so it feels
They
like
do.
playing. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. But get what you're saying. It's like they look at it as a serious matter.
yeah.
To me, God has already answered
Gotcha.
the it's like, no, that's not even real.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
that's not. I mean, you feel me? Like that's not. I'm not playing along with you
Mm-hmm.
with that
Gotcha. Yeah, makes
because you
sense.
want to identify with that.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
It's rough, man. It's
Mhm.
rough. I would not want to be a teacher nowadays.
Yeah.
Kids are growing up, you know,
Mhm.
worse these days, and
Right.
things are just more exposed. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like when a kid comes with a cowboy hat and boots and stuff like that, and the parent comes in there, just play along with him all day. He's a cowboy. It's like, seriously? And I'm gonna get in trouble if I play along with him. You know what I mean? If I don't play along with him, and I'm like, yo, like this is school. I'm sorry. That was the way that
but
it is, man.
but hey, anyway, y'all. Remember that question I asked earlier? This is what Wiseman looks. He looks at you like the guru.
Hey.
How do you take that response?
Hey, I'm doing something right, I guess.
The guru.
Praise God. Praise God. Praise. That's all I can say. Praise God.
What do y'all see me as? Am I a guru? Am I a praying mantis?
I think so. I think so, but I don't count.
All right, y'all. We about to get into it. So y'all know what we do. Rate the songs from 1 to 5, 1 being the least, 5 being the best. Y'all can rate with us. Let us know what you think about the songs. And the first song we got is by who is this? Which one am I going to choose? I'm not going to choose the best one that I think is the best as the first one, because I do that sometimes. I feel like I messed the order of the show. I gotta pick my orders out right. So the first one is by Chosen One. That's WON. Chosen One. The name of the song is Trust the Process.
Make sure this one isn't the one that's gonna run the people away. I don't know. We don't know.
Man, now you're really making me think.
Yeah, I mean, you got to come out with some heavy hitters at first, to keep the people.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. You trying to stare me? You trying to mess me up? You trying to stare me? I ain't doing it. I ain't falling for that.
I really want to listen to it.
I ain't falling for your tricks, Victor. Nah. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's play a little bit. Let us know what you think. Trust the process.
I had to trust the process, man. They say strict out from music is underrated, but that's my only way to spread the word, man. And I can't stop, man. I let people on the way, and I'm still trying to get my homie of the road.
The original. Give my life to God, never start playing tricks on me. I was 15 and my mom called the police on me. People think Kevin H when you're lacking had to be firm. Didn't have my dad around, I had to learn on my terms. Mama told me the biggest fight to the biggest soldier. Didn't get it till my life felt like a roller coaster. Been in and out of trouble, cut some cases, low to the game. Now we G's, my life changed, now I'm low to the faith. Black sheep of the family, tell me how it feels. God give me a gift, I became a curse and a blessing. Dealing with a lot, quiet practice, I was on pills. Had to lose everything to know it's fake and know it's real. I ain't chosen one, the original. They surprised out, bright like making brain the gospel. Had to trust the process. And when things out of control, and they pray for my downfall. Had to trust the process. Had to trust the process. So he blended all the way, and I had to find my way. Had to trust the process. I used to move bricks, praying God I don't get caught. I get caught on many charges, I guess I was out of love. Remember the time I was broke, sleeping on the floor. Landlord waiting for me at the door. I was just born again, at my lowest point. This is real gospel music, this my hottest joint. So I had to find my way through prayer, till I find my breakthrough. Prayer, now I understand the storm I went through was stepping stone, and all alone I wasn't alone. Led the wrong, my cornerstone, the king I swung to. Nothing's above you, yeah. Nothing's above you. Had to trust the process.
All right, y'all, let's get into it. So, Trust the Process by Chosen One. I'm gonna play in the back, but there's a lot to talk about. I feel like with this song, I'll start off by saying we know it's obvious, very obvious from this song, is that auto-tune heavily dosed in that first. But I also noticed like there's a story with this song. Like usually I don't hear somebody sing like this, but a lot of auto-tune is still going through a story. That to me, like when I was listening to that, and now I'm noticing it more. I'm paying attention to the lyrics, trust the process. Our guys taking them through the process. It felt kind of strange trying to follow along, just because it was so much auto-tune that it was almost hard for me to pay attention to what he was singing about. Like I had to really focus more, because there was so much that auto-tune was like in your face. And so for me, it was a little hard to pay attention to what he was saying. Like I can hear it, of course, but kind of felt odd. And this song too, man, it's like it's so much auto-tune that it feels like pop, but artificial pop. Like artificial, like it's like fake pop.
Okay.
Like somebody put like tricks in the cereal bowl, or what's the cereal that pops in the well, it pops and it makes it
snap crackle pop.
It makes that snap crackle. Like that's I don't know why that came to me, but this that auto tune in this song just made it just like, it didn't make this song feel real. It was so,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually didn't have a problem with it, to be honest with you.
Why I had the problem before you start?
Mm-hmm.
Because there were so many words, and it was so dosed in that auto-tune. I think if it wasn't cramped up as much, I would have felt a little better with it.
Yeah, no, I can see what you mean by that. Kind of going back and thinking about it. I actually didn't have an issue with it. I actually dig songs like that. It's more of a.
I'm shocked, y'all. That's all I gotta say. Victor didn't have a problem.
No, I had problems, but that wasn't one of them. Wow. No, but it was. I understand these songs more go to motivation. Like when you listen to motivation songs, and songs that like inspirational gurus use, that's what this reminded me of. It's like like and this trust in the process. I can see you working out to this song, or you inspiring people to keep along with their careers and stuff like that. I can see this song being used in that arena, and so that's what it took me to. And I know a lot of songs, like hip hop songs, that have a lot of auto tune and and feels this way and everything. So that's why I didn't have a problem with it, because I understood where he was coming from with the whole thing, like instantly when it came on. So people always talk about how his trusting the process, but falling in love with the process.
Yeah.
More than the outcome. You got to love the process more than the outcome. Football players love playing football. They love winning and stuff like that, but they love ball, period. That's the reason why they played for 17, 18, 20 years and stuff like that. So, some people can't stop playing. They just love the game. I understood that that's what this song to me was kind of leaning towards. And so, but I don't know. But there was some, definitely some, I thought some things might have been missing. Something was missing with it. I liked the song, but for me, it just wasn't, like, something was missing. I wish there could have been something more. I don't even know what was missing, but to me, it just like it wasn't complete.
Yeah. I did like the message. I think I like the message the most.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, I agree.
But it didn't. To me, it didn't feel like a hip hop song.
Mm-hmm.
It felt more like pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think those songs are designed to be a little bit more crossover, though. Especially when you're dealing with motivation and stuff like that. You don't just want to stick to one demographic. You do want to kind of hit other demographics and stuff, and so you can get a little bit more liberal when it comes to this particular sub genre We'll put it that way.
Yeah. So usually songs do have that crossover. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. See that.
So you look. It's been a minute since I defended a song before. This feels weird. This feels weird.
We're on two different wavelengths on
with
this. I'm surprised you didn't even have that much of a problem with it. I'm like, what? Yeah, I gotta catch you off guard. You know, make you defend more.
Hey, start to learn me. Yes, indeed.
But I give this song, I was going to say 2, but I give it a 3.
Man, I'm either at a 3 or 4
before
yeah, okay,
go ahead. I was going to say before you answer, trust your process.
I see what you did there. I saw that. No, it's either 3 or 4 for me. But I'm just trying to. It's a 3.5 in my head, but I'm just trying to. Does it lean toward the 4 or the 3? I gotta lean it towards a 3. Because I still believe there's something missing in the song. I don't know what it is. There's just something missing. So.
Okay. I don't know if we can give half and half, but I'll let you slide on that.
Yeah. Give me 1. I'm going out the box today. You know what I mean? I want to know what the people thought. What do y'all think?
They didn't answer. They gave some thoughts of what I put up earlier, what the message was about, and you know, they liked the beat and the words, but you know, everybody else, nobody seemed to dislike this song.
Yeah.
You know, usually you get some people with the funny comments.
Oh no, they rolling with it.
Yeah, the recent
My comment section is the best. I'm looking to be in tears, roasting the songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we let y'all roast the songs. We don't roast the songs like because we get in trouble. Y'all not going to get in trouble. Also, just a reminder, if you're an artist, feel free to send me your music at irregularraps@gmail.com. You can see the description below. And I'm always looking for some hot new stuff. Also, I want to say this too. You know, I'm looking to push this more. So, you know, pray for the brother as he gets direction from God on how to lead this platform, because I want to do much more. And I got to get back to creating a website and putting stuff on there. So, you know, I think I'll share my testimony of how God, you know, it's a short testimony, but how God, you know, gave me the name of this, and then how he showed me dreams of the website. I'll give you that next time, baby. It was interesting. You know, it just showed me that I need to definitely get back to it, but also just continue to build my relationship with God and ask him what he wants me to do with this. And that's for all of y'all, whatever y'all have in life, like the ministry, or it can be anything. Just ask God, and just, you know, sometimes I feel like in prayer, we fall off too soon when we don't stick to it, if that makes sense. When, you know, we stop all of a sudden, we stop praying for it because we feel like he's not answering. But, you know, keep at it, but also know that he hears your prayers, you know, so you don't have to keep asking, because he hears your prayers and he knows your concerns. But the relationship is most important, y'all. That relationship with God. Praise the Lord. So we ain't going to turn this to a church sermon, because I know Victor's going to preach in a minute, but
yes.
But we're going on to the
collection plate and everything.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're going on to the next song before he pulls out his collection plate. This song is from Rapture Ready Productions, and it's by Brody Da Vinci and Jay Knight. The name of the song is Lost. This is from their new album called Lost and Found. And
I didn't know they put out a new project.
Yeah, came out I think last Friday.
Okay, respect.
And I think y'all will like this song, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Yeah. I could not be found if I wasn't ever lost. He hung, bled, and died, yeah, he really paid the cost. I had a list of sins and he went and took them off. And now y'all can forget who I was when I was. Jesus really the truth, let me talk. I'm blood washed, it ain't even leave a mark. That's why I rep him, he ordered every step in the walk. Then that's the reason that his extra diamonds in the cross. But let me chill with it. We ain't just rapping, dog, we really in the field with it. We left that old life alone, we ain't still with it. But Brody's still strapped up like he's still with it. LOTO gang, double R, yeah, I'm still with him. Even though he saved, you really don't wanna deal with him. And yeah, we real with it. Every one of us has been bought, and if you let the spirit lead, then you would never be lost. That's the facts, homie. We don't slack, homie. Yeah, we going back to back, homie. 2001, Kobe and Shaq, homie. The devil almost had me out of here. New creature, boy, I'm feeling like the rookie of the year. And it's clear that we 10 toes down in this thing. Now them haters wouldn't even last around in this thing. Grown up, you would never catch me clowning. The game was lost. Now your boy really found in this thing. Jason. I could not be found if I wasn't ever lost. He hung, bled, and died, yeah, he really paid the cost. I had a list of sins and he went and took them off. And now y'all can forget who I was when I was.
Maybe I was lost, but I ain't never lose direction. Even when I'm lost, he loved me so much, he keep blessing me. Found me in my blood and sealed the wounds that I had carved up. Crazy how this galaxy's creator got me starstruck. No longer gon' keep these bars tucked. How we paid for life with death, sin had a markup. Even on them days where Jay ain't had a Starbucks. Lotto with the cross ain't a tree you wanna bark up. His grace overflowed the fountain, so we got joy. They only tinker with that fountain when they got coin. Get a little windy like Peter, they turn to law. Boys, all the world is made of faith and trust, but they want pixie dust. Made you from that dust and he can turn you right back into dust. Missing when he called me out the daisies, that was out the blue. Riding with the Bible tuck, that's a mystery, mouse Cthulhu. Treat him like a genie, looking like a bull. Like a monkey, little magic carpet ride is all he do. Whole new world, now he replaced me on the cross. When you see me, just know that he paid the cost for the loss, Brody.
I could not be found if I wasn't ever lost.
This song to me, collaboration's on point. You know, I see why they made an album. The contrast with their voices too. You know, I like that with this song. This reminds me too of Andy Mineo and Words Played, I think his name is. I don't think y'all probably heard of Andy Mineo, but Words Played, because Words Played has a deep voice like Jay Knight. Yeah. Andy Mineo has the higher voice like Brody Da Vinci, which is why this reminds me, which is why I liked it so much, because the difference and to me also, like, they word played a lot with their lyrics. Like in this song, it's a lot of word plays the same way that they did. Like Andy Mineo and Words Played did the same thing, like just catch you with the words and just have fun with it. So that's what this song felt like to me. Like they were going in, but they were definitely trying to hit you with the metaphors and stuff on this song. So the combination to me, man, I really liked it. I can tell Brody Da Vinci probably mixed this song. He's a good mixing engineer. I do like the mix on this song. I don't really have any problems with it. I don't know if I could pick like anything bad on this song. Like maybe the sample, maybe it was repetitive, too repetitive for me. It could have broke up a little bit more. I did like that there was a pause in there. It made me, when I heard that pause, I was like, oh, it came back in. It was so abrupt. And I was like, that kind of took my heart.
Yeah.
I liked it. Mm-hmm. I liked it. It was like they took everything out of that pause. But what you think, man?
I didn't like that, to be honest with you. For me, it was too many. It lost its luster after a few of them, after a few of the drops.
You felt like it was too many.
It was too many. I enjoy a good drop or two, not 5.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Because after a while, it loses its luster.
So it was too many in the beat, because I did hear that. I did hear that. Now that I think about that, there was.
And there were some actual cuts.
Yeah.
In the track, like going into the hook, like that's I believe was an actual cut.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know. I thought that that's a good song. I love the words. I love everything that they were saying. Just some issues with me that there were no real. Those cuts and those drops were artificial dynamics to me. And if you were to listen to the song as the song was, it did not escalate. It just went. It was one big long song after a while. And to create dynamics, you had to cut the track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in some of them, I thought something else could have been going on in the cut or something like that. But it just didn't flow to me and everything. Like it just I could actually hear some of the the actual cut parts. What you want to do is when you cut it, you want to roll it off very slightly. It should never pop when you cut. When you hear a pop, that means that it's a hard cut and you were popping in the middle of something. You were cutting in the middle of something and it told on you. You know what I mean? The mastering told on you. You know what I mean? And I heard two of them.
Did you hear that in that big pause?
Yeah.
I think I heard it there. I think I heard it on that.
That's what I mean. It's like that stuff, man. I could hear it from a mile away.
Maybe that's why it took my heart. Yeah. Maybe that was a bad feeling.
I don't know.
Like what happened? That's what it felt like. The DJ abruptly, and you didn't even hear that. It's uncomfortable. Right. So, I did like it, but you're right. Like it took my heart away. Like,
like all the air just sucked out of the room or something like that real quick. And then, like I said, it didn't have like a signature moment in the song like most songs do. I look for those particular things when I'm like, make me feel it, make me feel it, make me enjoy it. Take me on a roller coaster ride with your song. So I just didn't feel it there. Like I said, I love the words. I love how they came. The wordplay was great, but that was my issues with it.
Yeah, I feel like some people wouldn't care about that. What you said, like there's people who just are
just regular listeners.
Yeah, like really like the hip hop based on the lyrics. They wouldn't care about that. What you said as much, but I do get you. You want it to move you. I feel like there's some hip hops that people just want to ride to, What you think about this comment though? Teresa, she liked the way it started, but she said then built up momentum. I was thinking about the momentum part. What part is that? Like, I can't, because you said it didn't move you, so it didn't really go anywhere. So I can't, I didn't really see any momentum.
To be honest with you, I have no clue. Those drops took me out of it. Like it was first couple was cool, but then it was like another one. And that big one came in. It was just like,
it's like the beat.
I see what's going on here.
It's like the beat we played in the beginning of the show where it had so many drops, and it was just
it's just too many.
I feel like people who utilize sample, I'm not going to say you don't know, like this is because you don't know how to use samples for in your music, but I feel like that happens a lot with samples because you're looping the samples so much.
Right. And I get that.
Yeah.
But that's why you start adding other things. You don't just stick with the same, 4 instruments and stuff like that. Be creative, like for real. Don't just be creative in your verses, be creative in the track.
Yeah.
So even if it's a track that you bought that's so creative, so repetitive, you can build on top of that, on what's missing. So just try to really be creative in your music.
Yeah, I try to do that with samples a lot. Like whenever I use samples, and if y'all know me, like I started off not using samples at all. Like I didn't care for it. But then once I started using it, I tried to figure out how. And maybe it was because I wasn't like really good with using samples at first until I practice using it. But yeah, like you said, be creative. That's what I try to do. Especially, I try to cover it up sometimes a little bit. Like I may put some filter on it and then lay another instrument over top of it. That way is sometimes how I will be creative with, you know, sample music. But yeah, chopping it up, of course, chopping it up a lot. And that can be tricky, but yeah, I definitely get you in that, like adding another layer of instrument to cover up those drops.
Deficiencies and stuff like that.
Yeah, that definitely works. I did that on that track.
And nothing harsh, just something to support it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely. What you think about that? Well, I guess it was the cover art. That was cool.
Oh, I gotta look at it. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I just figured. Well, silence. What y'all think about this cover art, y'all? Let us see your comments, because I think we're just frozen on this.
I'm trying to, like, what's going on? Like,
well, Lost and Found. So if you think of the title Lost and Found, this is like, to me, it does look like the artist is being found. Yeah, that's what it kind of makes me.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I don't know. Just felt like I pick on that.
Okay, and I can see, you know, if you're doing that and you don't have like a picture of the artist or another descriptive type of creativity about it, but it is a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's cool though. It's growing on me.
Yeah, as time goes by, it grows on you.
Right.
All right, we got another one for y'all. This is Just Grieve by Caleb McCoy featuring Chanel Elisa. This is a music video. Also, I know the music videos don't always play well. I don't know how y'all see it. I think we can see. I don't know if you can see it, Victor, as it's playing, but if it doesn't play, my fault. If it's frozen, but at least you can hear the music. So here we go.
That's what we critiquing, the music.
Yeah.
One day, heaven's gonna claim the earth. But right now, that doesn't take away the hurt. The realization that you just couldn't make it work. Sometimes the pain is first, but the shame is worse. See, this for anyone that suffered loss. You did your best to persevere, but you took it hard. And you ain't really slowed down, you just kept it going. But I know it must have hurt because it left a scar. It's okay to admit your longings, honest with your desires, but didn't get what you wanted. Memories of what happened, you trapped in a house that's haunted. Thought that you would catch a break, but all you got was brokenhearted. Dealing with a death, trying to catch your breath. Dreams and nothing left, make it hard to rest. Acknowledge your regrets before you see what's next. Look, even Jesus wept. It's okay to just
breathe. Remember what you lost for a second, just breathe. Recognize it hurts and then you're gonna see. You'll heal in time, but first you must grieve.
This wasn't how it was supposed to be. Feeling locked out, it's like nobody holds the key. But this is space where you can speak about it openly. See, grief can go between what it is and what you hope to see. Close your eyes and try to fade away. Time's passing, you know you gotta face the pain. But how could you when it hurts to even say their name? Sleep don't feel like rest and good food don't even taste the same. At first you were denying that it happened. Then the anger had you blinded by your passion. Then came the bargaining and fighting with depression. But I hope this song moved you on, finally toward acceptance. Yeah, sometimes closure is a total myth. Well, you don't just get over it, you learn to cope with it. And them thoughts still arriving, but they're not obsessive. And them wounds wounds still hurting, but they're not infected. So go imagine a future where God is holding your sadness and ashes turn into beauty. Acknowledging what has happened don't have to be all consuming. You sing as loud as you want to on your way to face the music. You just dealing with a death, trying to catch your breath. Dreams are nothing left, make it hard to rest. Acknowledge your regrets before you see what's next. Look, even Jesus wept. It's okay to just
Yeah. Just
hold on. That hook, man.
He in the moment. Let me turn it back up, y'all.
Then you heal in time, but first you must grieve.
grieve what it costs. Grieve when you sad. Grieve what you lost or grieve what you never had. It's okay to just
Grieve.
I feel when that hook, this hook, man. Like when I first heard it, I was like,
yeah.
I like how that hook falls into the piano, that deep, warm feeling too.
And it's not too much. They're not doing too much. I love it. Sit in the pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he did a really good job with his lyrics. You know, like you said, sitting in the pocket. He didn't do anything extra. It didn't need that.
Man, this was so good on so many levels. Go ahead.
Yeah, and no, I was just gonna say, and what this song is about, like, you want this to catch somebody who's going through it. So they ain't gonna want anything fancy. They gonna want to hear what you're saying. So he did a really good job. Yeah, like, you know, with the clarity of his lyrics. Definitely. You know, you. I can't say anything bad about this.
Bruh, ain't nothing bad about it. That's ain't nothing bad about it. You understand what he was talking about though? Mm-hmm. The 7 stages of grief.
Oh, I didn't know.
Bruh, he was running it down. Back. He was running it down. That's why I was smiling so much. I'm like, this brother did his homework.
Wow. I gotta listen back to that.
So good. Yeah. That was so good. That was so good. I have nothing bad. That's what I was waiting for you to get to. That I have nothing bad to say about this song. It reminded me of Common. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do have something. And it's menial. It's preference, really. The bass. I thought they could have used a different one.
A different one. Ooh.
Yeah, it started to overpower the song at certain points because of the sine wave.
Did you hear that like in a car, or did you hear that?
No, I just heard it in my ears, and I had a problem when I was listening to it on my phone earlier. Okay. The bass started to overpower certain parts of the groove. To be honest with you, it started to rattle a little bit, and that's because of the sine, the type of wave, the type of bass that it is. It wasn't like a warm, you know. Like it was like that type of bass. Go back and listen to it.
I will.
Yeah. It's that would be my only. And like I said, it's more of a preference thing. Mm-hmm. But that would be my only critique. But other than that, man, I thought they did a fantastic job.
You don't think that was the EQ though? They could have EQ'd it better.
Possibly.
Yeah, because when you say rattle, to me, I think about the low end.
But it shouldn't overpower. EQ can take that out,
or the level.
Either that, or I know how sometimes we put certain mastering through AI mastering, like the E-master and stuff like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so that they could not have heard it in the mix, but the master brought it out.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but no, I love that song. I love that song. I would just listen to it even if I wasn't grieving. You know what I mean? It's just a good song.
Yeah.
I love that hook though.
Yeah, that hook. This is the type of song where you talked about even before on the previous song where it moved you. Yeah, it definitely moved me.
Yeah,
that hook took me there,
and it told a story. You saw how, like in the beginning, There wasn't much going on. And then as the song started to go, more it started to build. And then towards the end, they had a decline, but not a complete drop. But
yeah, that end too. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
like,
that's called
how
dynamics, people. Go study it.
Dynamics
That's
101.
telling the story.
Dynamics 101. You want to learn about dynamics? Just hit Victor up. Sanctified Sounds.
Gosh, man. I'm gonna send you a whole bunch of songs that did it right. Pick one. Follow the blueprint. Oh man, I thought it was great. Ad-libs were fine, phenomenal. It just felt good, man. I gotta get us a 5.
Yeah, I think we all gave it a 5.
Yeah,
people in the comments. Thanks for responding, y'all. That what I liked about the hook, what the hook was saying too, just breathe. It felt like the song was breathing in that moment.
Was it grieve or breathe?
Breathe. That's a good question. I thought it sounded like she said breathe. Just breathe.
Now I thought that at first, but then I had to remember the name of the song.
You know what? Now you gonna make me play it again.
Hey, give the people what they want. Do y'all want to hear it again? Do y'all want to hear the song again?
Sometimes the pain is first, but the shame is worse. Admit your longings, honest with your desires, but didn't get what you wanted. Memories of what happened, you trapped in a house that's haunted. Thought that you would catch a break, but all you got was broken hearted. Dealing with a death, trying to catch your breath. Dreams and
for a second, just breathe.
Sound like breathe.
That's breathe. Let's keep listening.
Recognize it hurts, and then you're gonna see. You'll heal in time, but first you must grieve.
Going back and forth.
No. The last one was breathe.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
So the
This
second
wasn't
one was
how.
breathe. The last one, the third one was see, and then the last one was grieve.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Love it. I love it. See, that's why I love this show, man. This is some good music, bro.
It's like in kids' world. It's like at the you're like a kid at the playground.
Yeah. See, that's how you know you're doing what you created to do, right there.
Yeah, you like going.
Right.
So we got one more for y'all. We got one more.
Hey.
One more. Uno.
Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
We see y'all.
We
see y'all. This one is by Dre Wills. It's been a minute since I played one of his songs. I played a couple of his songs before, and he's actually one of the artists I want to bring on the show too. He's been consistent.
Hey.
So here it is.
Interesting art.
I was going to say, the artwork. What you think?
It's interesting.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, you know what I like about it? It's churchy, but not churchy.
Yeah,
it still has an edge about it.
You don't really pay attention to that angel in the back until you really focus in on it.
Right. There's an edge about it.
Yeah,
I dig it.
He digs it, y'all. All right,
with a shovel.
That's how you know wherever he came from.
Yeah. It's coming back. It's coming back.
All right.
And then I'll be like, I told you. Digging is good.
Do y'all agree?
Yes.
All right. Anyway, here we go.
Thought I would die at 25. Can't believe that I survived. For my sins, you would die. Looking at the sky as I cry. Thought I would die at 25. Can't believe that I survived. For my sins, you would die. Still I can't believe that I survived. What do I do? Been a target since my youth. Never asked to be here. When you see me, you just shoot. Wonder why we loot, destroy, and pollute. Knowing it ain't right, but it's our truth. The neighborhood infected, want us all injected. And ain't no sense of unity, we always dissected. Kids just neglected, the church not respected. So it's due to happy homes, now we just wreck it. What happened to the hope? We used to have a dream, now life's a joke. And all we do is meme, clown and we scheme. Segregated teams, house got divided. It's trapped with some fiends, divided and it's tore apart. Crying for a Noah's Ark, revival of a poet's heart. Portraying the stoic part, told and they pose as narcs. Rose to the pose as spark, now they sold a park. Boulevards and roll with sharks. Still I thought I would die at 25. Still I can't believe that I survived. Still I for my sins you would die. Looking at the sky as I cry. But still I thought I would die at 25. Still I can't believe that I survived. Still I back to the prayer life, addicted to the scriptures. And death ain't a fair price, avoid the sexy pictures. The devil just misses, flee Jesus rinsed us. Our roars around, he destroys and eclipses us. Forgot about the armor up, why the demon target us? Division in the body and now the world don't honor us. Block and we tear down, believers and they fighting fuss. Lost our reflection, imitating God we trust. Used to be a difference, we used to be holy. Used to walk in newness and died to the old me. And now I'm walking proud, forgot what he told me. I was made for a purpose, he chose me. Heart of repentance, I beg for forgiveness. Kinda lost my job, now it's back to Father's business. Flesh is relentless, it's trying to prevent this. But Jesus is my strength, it's victory, I win this. Still I thought I would die at 25. Still I can't believe that I survived. Still I for my sins you would die. Looking at the sky as I cry. But still I thought I would die at 25. Still I can't believe that I survived. Still I lived a life of negligence, lacked the intelligence. But when it came to common sense, thoughts was irrelevant. Bought a bit to celebrate.
I think it's fair that I can jump in on this. I think it's fair that I can start in. Only starting right now. Still going on the third verse. I feel like it was too long.
Yes. Dude, I picked up my phone. I was like, what I gotta do tomorrow?
Oh,
I'm sorry. It's a good song. It was just too long.
It's a good song, yeah. That's bad when you pick up your phone.
Got to plan in my day.
No, but this is a dope song. I like it.
It is a really good song. I hate that, man.
Yeah, didn't need to add that third verse. But he had a lot to express. You know, did. I feel like he had a lot to get off his chest. It sounds like a story combination with also like the frustration he sees with the church, as you see in his description that I put up too. Drama that surrounds us in our Christian walk, slight rebuke of the church, and sharing the fact that he thought he was going to die. So it's like double portion, frustration, and he thought he was going to die at 25, what he was going through.
Yeah,
I feel like I listened to the lyrics again. It was so much.
Yeah, it's packed.
It's
so much meat.
Yeah.
It's so much. I was like, I couldn't finish my food.
I can't finish. It's too much. No, that's what it felt like. Yeah, and it was just too long. Yeah.
This is where I encourage the rewrite. You know, where you can take some things out and still mean what you mean. You know, maybe there was a few lines that were repetitive. Yeah. You know, that you can kind of shave some time off or whatever. So I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Theresa asks, what is a good length of time for a rap? And that matters to me. It does. I feel like it matters what type of.
Not that song.
Yeah.
What was that song? Like 5 minutes?
It was like what is it? 4 minutes. It was 4. It felt longer. But it was 4 minutes.
3.5 should be about it. Somewhere around there, about 3.5.
Yeah, that's like the average. I feel like for hip hop songs. Mm-hmm. 4 minutes is stretching it.
Right.
Like it has to definitely have something to make it want to go to 4 minutes.
Yeah. And it was so much going on for such a long amount of time that it felt like, it's just pounding. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's steady coming after you. Like imagine a drip
Yeah.
for 4 minutes. You know what I mean? For 4.5 minutes. It's like it gets after a while it gets annoying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What I was gonna say too, one of the things I feel like you can do to make your song stretch out longer is what you talked about earlier, is dynamics. And building up at the end can make it feel more interesting. I feel like.
Yeah. Or even after the verse, after that second verse, it could have been a pause of where it's just music, and then come back into the chorus and not take off that last chorus, but then just breathe, like have a pause in there somewhere, for us to marinate what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Definitely could have did that.
Yeah, that there would have taken you to a whole nother level. So I don't know. But like I said, I did like it. I was curious about his ad libs. Everything felt like it was here, like it was mono. Everything. There were no spatial no spatial audio going on anywhere else but the center. And I was curious about that. If he would have had his ad libs, panned his ad libs hard right, hard left, I thought would have even the hook, pan it hard right, hard left, I thought would have made the song feel better in my ears. So it just felt like everything was just coming straight down the pipe, or maybe that was how it was mixed or how it was mastered, or I don't know. That was one of the things that I was curious about. Other than the length, man, that length was egregious to me. I thought, he could have, hit it hard, and maybe I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it again. But maybe he had to tell that last part because it had to finish the story.
I feel like that, yeah.
So
that's why I say he had so much to let off his chest.
Yeah, he could have been a part 1, part 2 type deal.
Yeah, usually artists will do that, like part 2.
Right. You thought I was done? I got it on my mind. But no, but I that was my thoughts to it. It was just man. Miss Avis.
Just breathe, Miss Avis. Just breathe. Just breathe.
That could be it too. Pull. That for real could be it too. I might be stuck on that.
I should have played the other one last, huh? Yeah. See, I messed up.
That could be. I don't know. But genuinely, I did really like the song. That was my only egregious, and maybe one less egregious issue with it was the panning of the audio.
Yeah. I was thinking about too the drops. There was drops in this one too.
Yeah,
like the other ones.
At first it felt like I was hitting potholes. It just felt like it was like some. But then after a while, so much stuff was going on that I couldn't feel it anymore. So
there was a lot of stop and goes. But I like the instrumentation and the sample they used.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, I get it some. I gotta say a 3.
You gave it a 3.
Yeah, I like it, but I guess I'm harsh, huh? Today.
Yeah, what's going on? You okay? Anything we need to pray about, brother? Taking my job from me. We didn't discuss this. I know I missed the show.
I debated you a little bit earlier today. It was because you missed the last show.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're still upset about that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. Stuff comes up. No, I don't think it was egregious enough for me to give it a 3. I still would give it a 4. It doesn't hit my playlist though.
Oh yeah, what you get Brody Da Vinci J9? We didn't rate that one.
We didn't. We did not. Man, it's my guys. I can't give it a 5.
Yeah, I would have to go 4 with that. I would have to go. So I like that better than the Dre Will song.
I thought they did the cuts better with this particular song.
What?
With Still I?
Still I, the cuts better?
Yeah.
Okay.
The cuts were better there because there was other stuff going on that kind of almost distracted you away from it.
Yeah.
Man, just on the strength of they're my guys, I would have to give them a 4. But if I was to be honest, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I would have to be honest about the track, and that's specifically what it is, the song, I'd have to give it a 3 to me.
You gave Dre Wills what? 4?
Yeah.
Okay. We flip-flopping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It won't hit my playlist, but I think it's not just a good song. I thought the message was really strong too.
On Dre Wills.
Yeah.
That's
the last one. That's the last one, right?
Yeah, the last one. Yep.
Yeah.
I did too. That one.
I had to give it a 4.
The other one with Brody Da Vinci and what's the name? That would have made my playlist more than Dre Wills. Just because they killed it to me. I don't know. I'm more of a fan of that style, that type. You know, I'm a huge fan of stories, but the length.
That
messed it up.
Right. If they would have made a couple of adjustments with the length, I would have gave it a 5, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But it was just that it just kind of it took the life out of it after a while when I'm checking my schedule.
Yeah. Before we end the show, look who's here. Survivor. Hey! Survivor Q, right? We was talking about you, yo, man. Victor had a lot of bad things to say about you. Just
I ripped it to pieces. That's what I do, you know. Now it's playing.
But yeah, I told people to check your testimony out from the last show that we had with you. Thought it was a really good show we had with you, and we appreciate you, brother, for being on the show last time and how God brought you through all the bads, ups and downs in life. But check the show out, y'all, and I'm gonna also post some more clips that we had with Survivor Q. Also, check out his music. Yo, put your music links up in the chat. Let people know where they can find you. Give them the sauce. Give them the sauce since I'm talking about you. But yeah, you got anything else to share, Mr. Guru?
Nah, I think I put my foot in my mouth when we first got started, but you know, with the topic that I was talking about earlier, I would not go there again. Been thinking about it the whole time. Like, I shouldn't have went that hard. I don't know. Sometimes I just let it go.
It's
you know what I mean?
We all have those moments where we just let go.
Right.
We all have those moments where we don't think and say stuff too.
Hey, look, you know, live and you learn.
Yeah.
But so on that note, I think I'm good. If you missed it, go back and see it.
Oh man. It's time for us to go, y'all. Stay man, what is my quote? Like, I'm losing.
Hydrated, stay motivated.
Yeah. Stay tuned, be blessed, and flow. And guys, love y'all. We love y'all.